Yo, yo, yo. It's D.Arthur in the building, speaking to you guys today about semen retention attraction. Ladies can't resist. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you click on the link in the description down below and check out the high value blueprint. This is an 8 to 16 week custom coaching program that shows you how to become a full stack male. It teaches you from becoming unmotivated, complacent, lack of social skills to be a more motivated, fulfilled version of yourself. So check that out. It's a free end-to-end presentation that I put together, and it can really transcend your life into becoming more full stack and having the life that you actually want. This is straight up coaching. It's not a course. This is one-on-one coaching. So, semen retention, woman attraction, the ladies can't resist. Now, why can't the ladies resist on semen retention? Now, before anybody says anything, just because you're on semen retention does not necessarily mean you're going to get more woman attraction. It's the behaviors that you do on semen retention. It's the things that you do while you're on maybe semen retention. And once you go on semen retention, you're just going to come across as more masculine. You might come across as more assertive, more aggressive a little bit, especially if you've taken care of yourself with grooming and everything. You just come across as more of someone who is highly attractive. And because you're coming off as highly attractive because you're working on your grooming and all these different things, you're going to get more woman attraction because of this. You can be an ugly duck. You don't think that you can be an ugly duckling, somehow get all this woman attraction. This is not the case. Anybody who tells you this is leading you astray. They're leading you astray. It is not solely based on semen retention. Is why you're getting woman attraction. It's based off the things that you're doing when you're on semen retention. Like I said, the grooming, working out, masculinity, the good social habits, social competence, at least speaking to her in a way. And you're abstaining from no fap. You're doing these things, more than likely you are going to come across as more confident in general, and this is what makes you more attractive. This is it. So there's people on the internet telling you semen retention 200 plus days. Let's be honest here, 200 plus days of semen retention. If that's what you want to do, go ahead. But usually 200 plus days is going to lead you to being frustrated. You're going to be frustrated if you've gone 200 days plus of semen retention. There's no doubt about it. You will be frustrated. Because semen retention is not a natural thing. You're meant to release. You're meant to procreate. So if you go 200 plus days of semen retention, more often than not, it's because you're not attracting the opposite sex. Usually there's probably something that you're still working on that is the reason why you're still on 200 plus days of semen retention. You have to realize this. Anybody 200 plus days is what's going to happen is like you're just going to become frustrated. You're going to put yourself in a very frustrated state of just being super frustrated. Anybody who keeps telling you about semen retention, coping with semen retention, they're doing work on themselves. This is the only thing about it it's that they're doing work on themselves. So they decided to broadcast their journey. They're doing work on themselves. Because I said before, 200 plus days, semen retention, you're actually going to be a lot more frustrated than before. They think that releasing, and when I specifically talk about releasing, I specifically mean releasing with the woman that you're actually interested in, that you decided that you guys are compatible with and you guys are good. Only then is it suitable to release. Now, if you're doing one night stands, you're fapping to PMO, then you're not with women that you're actually interested in, then you might as well keep keep it. But if you're releasing only through with a woman that you're actually interested in, then more often than not this might be beneficial because when you release with a woman that you're actually interested in, you're not necessarily losing everything. You're not necessarily losing everything, especially if you're doing it with a woman that you're not interested in. You're actually losing everything because once you just lost a nut. Two, you didn't really like her at all, and three, now you have to work twice as hard just to attract someone that you're actually more interested in. Let's be honest here. Attracting women takes work. So you're going to need all the energy as possible. So that's why you should only release with women that you're actually interested in, that you've actually worked on yourself and actually attracted a woman that you're actually interested in, not because you haven't had it in a while, so you're going to release with anybody who gives you attention. This is not the case. You actually have to be a lot more selective. When you go on retention, you're actually becoming more selective. So being selective as a man is actually a superpower because if you can become selective, you have standards. Because you have standards and you're selective, you're not going to just take the bait as soon as someone gives you attraction. As soon as someone responds to you, if someone isn't responding to you on Tinder or dating apps, and then finally someone responds to you, you're not going to be so quick to respond back, especially if you're not interested in them. You can take some time. You're only going to be interested and talk to women that you're actually interested in. This is the bottom line. Once you're able to do this, it's going to be totally beneficial for you. But guys, who are going 200 plus days of semen retention, it's because they're working on themselves too, and they haven't found a person that they actually want to recreate with. So this is why they're doing it. Because let me tell you, 200 plus days of semen retention, you're going to see frustration, and you're definitely it's going to come across as, usually when you wake up in the morning, there's going to be some aggression in you. You are going to be aggressive. If you want to increase your aggression in any stance, go on semen retention for an extended period of time. You will see the aggression in you if you want to be more aggressive. Now, releasing is in a sense, if you release with a woman that you're interested in, you're gonna be a bit more grounded because you're still gonna have energy in your nutsack, but it's not gonna be as dismal as if you were like fapping to PMO. You have to realize this. These are the things that you have to realize. So, semen retention can be beneficial for you to improve your life, but first doing the work and abstaining from the websites, any pictures and stuff like that. If you do this for an extended period of time, you're going to feeling a lot better about yourself. You're going to feel grounded. You're going to feel present. You're going to feel good about yourself, and because of these good emotions that you have garnered up inside of you, you're going to be more susceptible to spark a conversation. Also, don't get it to your head that just because you're in semen retention, women are naturally going to come up and talk to you. You still have to look attractive, and more often than not, you still have to go up and spark a conversation with the person. And this is where semen retention might actually put you at a disadvantage, because if you haven't released for so long, you might actually feel a bit more anxious just because you haven't released for so long with a woman that you're interested in. You haven't released for so long, you actually feel a little bit more anxious because you haven't done it in a while, so you don't really know how to maneuver. But if you relapse recently with a woman that you're interested in, you're talking to a different girl or another girl or someone, you're talking to the same girl, you're going to come across as more grounded, more calm, and this is actually going to work to your benefit. The thing about semen retention is, like, if you go on it for a long time, you're going to come across as a lunatic in some cases if you don't know how to control it because you haven't released for so long. So now you might actually come across as more anxious. This is what you have to realize. You have to realize. If you have questions, comment down below. Ask away. Check out the video of the high value blueprint. Let's have a conversation, and we will see you in the next one.